Welcome to Parental Advisory. I'm your host, Shana Mwesige, and I hope you guys are having a very, very lovely Sunday night. Joining me today is my dad, Pastor Solon Mwesige. Introduce yourself.
You've already introduced
No,
me.
you're supposed to give oh, I'm a father of this many kids.
You have already said my father, Solomon Mwesige. So what else is there?
Okay, say
I'm
hi.
a guest.
Okay, no, say hi, Kale.
My daughter, Shana Mwesige.
Of course.
A parental advisory. Yes.
So today, actually before we get into today's topic, which is very highly anticipated, we've had a lot of interesting feedback from last week's episode. Have you seen any of it?
No.
Really?
No. I've been very busy with so many things. I've not really been
on your phone?
On my phone.
Yeah,
I've been on my phone using it for many other reasons, not.
Except, okay.
Yes, yeah.
So a lot of people have been quoting the fact that I said that what if you have nice legs? And is it really so wrong, like if I have nice legs, that I want to show them more?
Having them is not wrong, but legs are legs. Everybody has legs.
And everybody has stomach, so why can't I show stomach?
Nah. Let's leave that for today.
Let's not go into that. But today we're going to be talking about love and money. And this is very, very broad, I will say. But I have gotten an influx of questions, talking points, opinions from the general audience, which is today I think is going to be a very interesting episode. I think we're just going to jump straight into it. When you just hear the topic love and money, like what comes to your mind?
What type of love? Money is money. Money is known, but love, when you connect love and money, you can predict where people are trying to go. Yeah.
So where do you think they're trying to go?
Exactly there.
Where?
There.
Come on, we can't
love and money. Why not love alone?
No.
So once you mix love and money, so is that the commercialization of love?
I don't think so, but
No,
we're going to get into that.
When you say, what do you think? I can think anything.
Okay, that's very valid. So I think we're going to start off with an ice-breaking question. Do you think that love can exist in the absence of money?
Maybe not. Are you aware, according to statistics, that 80% of the fights in relationships and marriages are because of money?
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I think it'd be higher actually.
So no, it's only 20% can
fight for other things.
And even people that have money still fight over money. Who is in control of money?
Yeah.
So money. And are you aware that money is a lesson that is never taught?
Yeah, I would say so.
You have a diploma in something. But did they teach you money?
Yeah, I did financial math.
But yes, math. But did they teach you the emotions of money? Emotional?
I don't think so.
Connection, control, pressures, decision making.
Yeah.
Should I, shouldn't I? And guess what? We study for everything.
Except money.
Medicine, law, ministry, theology, whatever. At the end of it all, money comes into play. Which money we were not ready to handle, not trained, yet we are negotiating for money. And then wars and battles will be there.
Okay, so now we're going to be starting with questions from the audience because everybody was free to interpret this in the way that they wanted to, and they wanted to hear your thoughts on this. I think a lot of people in our generation have so many thoughts and ideas of, can you love someone who's broke? Well, what if I'm rich and they're going to use me? This whole gold digger thing. These are terms that you know, right? Maybe I'm supposed to do an advisory warning. So I think the only new words maybe you don't know are gold digger, which is a term that they use to describe women who are with men only because of money or monetary things. I don't really agree with that word, but I think we'll move elsewhere. And then there's also the term red flag. Do you know what a red flag is?
No. But red flag, yes, definitely, but I don't know in this.
No, like, I think it's general. I don't
Yeah,
think
red
it-
flag, yes, red flag is red flag.
like,
A sign of, I think I see something. that
yes, a red flag.
gives me a warning about something, yeah.
Okay, so you know, like a red flag is when you're like, okay, now let me not go there.
Yeah.
This is a sign. Okay, great. So we're going to be moving into so many different audience questions. Now, I think the first one is going to be, this comes from Shalom. Is dating for love realistic in today's economy?
She's already mixing, using the word economy already. It can be generation, it can be real economy, that's the word economy. And then, is dating for love?
Is it still something realistic in this generation, in this current economic state?
I would say it depends on the intentions and the upbringing of people. People are raised differently. If somebody is coming from, they normally use the word humble background, I don't know.
Oh, poor.
I love using the real word poor. They normally try to have very good PR for the word poor.
But it's a humble background because
What
of
is
the fact
humble?
that, like, you know, you have nothing to be prideful about because you're poor.
You cannot define poverty by humility. Humility, you can be rich and humble,
And
and
rich
you
and
can be
arrogant.
poor
And
and
arrogant.
arrogant.
Yeah.
So they should not mix humility or humble background with poverty. Give it its right name. If you come from a poor
Okay.
background, don't be very polite or diplomatic about it. People that come from poor backgrounds have a different way of looking at things. And this is why when an African goes to Europe, the obsession is not with anything else but material things. Things. There was one pastor I met in Baltimore, Maryland, an African American, who told me that there was a couple in their church, very spiritual, very prayerful, very committed. So one day, somebody gave them a Mitsubishi car. And so the fight came over who
He's going to drive that car.
drive it and control. The other says, I was more close to the other guy. This one says, I am the man. This one says, you see. So the spirituality that was there, where people honored and respected them, disappeared because of a Mitsubishi. And this guy said, why are you Africans so obsessed with things to the level of even compromising your spirituality? So when you come from a poor background, you want to prove.
I mean, like,
You want to prove a point.
kind of.
So, and then you'll find somebody where everything was supplied, provided for, and does not have any pressure. You can put on a damaged thing because you have put on suits. Ever since you were kids, you're now tired. You see people putting on rugs and say, how does it feel? And it becomes a trend. So the whole balance depends, one, on background, number two, value system, number three, the motive behind. Somebody can fall in love with you not because they do love you, but they want to become part of the family.
I mean, that's that. But just to answer it simply, do you really think that dating for love is realistic in this day and age?
It depends on who and which and the conditions behind. There are those that really date for love and sometimes get disappointed because the other guy didn't love them. They were gold diggers. the opportunities.
Even the guys are good together.
Exactly.
Yes, not just women.
Guys are equal.
They're even worse.
Crooks.
No, they're even worse.
Yes, I know.
Thank you.
I agree.
Not terrible, in fact.
100%.
They want what you have.
Yes.
And they'll pretend to love you.
Yes, and they don't.
Exactly.
And then they talk about you. They will even talk.
You can imagine.
Yes. They say, you see that girl? You give me 2 minutes. Huh? And I will do whatever it takes to, and then...
Daddy, you can't say those things.
Why not? One day, we had a land issue. And I was summoned to go to police by a lady. She was very arrogant and had these nice cars. And she was an older woman. And then I'm seeing this young man who's all over talking like a boss. So we brought the people that knew the boundaries. And we told the lady that, with due respect, ma'am, the land you're claiming doesn't belong to you. Maybe your husband did not show you the boundaries. So whatever you imagine.
It's not like that. What's on ground?
But now there is this guy, Channel, you call it Channel O?
What's Channel O?
This shaving a beard in this round form.
Now this time it's you to advise me. I've never heard of that.
6-pack. He looks so refined, and the only thing he's showing is his body, the muscles and the white shirt, and then the beard, and then he's talking big. Oh, you know, our land, that we must have access, the road access. This guy, and I said, did you know you don't even access to your land?
That person.
But you must give us. I said, I can't give you because you came to fight me. You even took me to police. Now you realize you are landlocked out there, and the only person you have to go through is me. So maybe I'll buy you out. And this boy, and then the arrogance of the lady was because of this boy. She's trying to act young. The boy is also driving an SUV. And then one person told me, he said, that one is not the first. This one is number 3. The first one detoothed her. And the second one, now this one. But she was so addicted. And you know, when people are obsessed with love, their minds, the reasoning, the logic switches off.
Oh, so like love, that thing, love is blind?
Yes. So logic comes after the Baganda say, once you knock something, that is when you jump. Instead of seeing and jumping before.
Seeing the red flags, you just chill.
So people can really bump into you. They will do whatever it takes, not really because they care. But there are also those that care. So this is why we go through the process called dating. Dating is when we ask the right questions. Who are you? Does even your family approve
of the person that you're dating?
Because if a family says no, they will have tried to look at who is the, and there are so many things. Are you compatible? Are there things that you have in common that really brings you together? Money aside.
Okay, and then I think let's ask another one. So this comes from Faith, and she asks, do you think that dating someone who is in a different financial caliber as you strains relationships? An example is maybe the inferiority complex that will come, that leads men to make the bad decisions that they make.
Yeah, I think many bad decisions are really made, depending on which financial bracket you come from. Not that people cannot adjust and learn and fit in, but by the time somebody fits in, lots of decisions. I'll give an example. There was a time when there was almost no sugar in this country.
At all?
At all. Buying sugar, you'd get it through the LOC system.
So using what? You're using honey?
So this is why we should appreciate our president for bringing peace and the industries we talk about. I remember I was arrested for buying sugar and trying to save. Yes, I was arrested.
Oh, no.
But then we dodged it.
Oh, but
They were trying to take me, and then I
no, but
played
you
with
know,
them.
you're not supposed to say those things on TV now. What if they come and find you?
There is sugar everywhere. It was in those days when there was no sugar at all. You line up, you see where we go to LOC1 chairman, that is where they would bring sugar, and every family would get an allocation of either 2 kilos.
For how long?
It depends. So this country, you see, 36 years ago, there was even no sugar. So, I went with one young guy to a restaurant, and because he had not had sugar, you know these bowls where they put sugar? Do you know he did not use a spoon. He poured the whole thing in a cup.
Jesus.
And he said, this is my money. I said, no, your money is not, they did not sell you the whole bowl. They sold you tea, and they thought you were civilized enough to count a spoon or two. The guy, and it was dripping like honey. And you can see luck, too much luck can cause, so this is why in a dating process, we go through all those processes. I remember, let me give you an example. One of our members here in church came and saw one of my maids and wanted to marry her.
Yeah.
The guy was a teacher by profession. And then they went out on a date. Then the guy realizes the girl has never gone to school at all. At all. She's mature, well behaved.
But she's illiterate.
Beautiful.
But she's illiterate.
Very illiterate.
Oh.
And the first question this guy asked, in a way that made her very angry, the question was, where were you when others were going to school?
What if she didn't have money?
Now, they are dating, they are asking
But
talking.
why you ask like that?
What were you doing? There are people that are not polite. This is why, in a dating, you go talk. You will hear the mannerisms, the talking, the question, the attitudes, the choice of words, arrogance, politeness. You get to hear all those things. So the guy was so angry that he asked such a question, what were you doing and why? And that was the end. And of course the boy was not going to marry her because she's illiterate. How were they going to make decisions together? So even economically, I would say one may not really be in that financial bracket, but has, how should I call it? You can see the ability, you can see the potential, you can see the vision, you can see the focus, you can, because most of the rich people we have today, very few have inherited wealth from their fathers. But they were visionaries. So I'm not going to say that neglect 100%.
Someone does not know the
yes, but you still have to see if this person has a plan for the future.
But do you think that dating someone in a different status will strain that relationship?
Exactly. And another thing I've also observed is that if a young guy, this is a true story, one guy was very broke, poor, I would say. So they started dating at in school, university or somewhere. Oh, they were lovebirds everywhere. You see this one, the other one is there. And then the girl came from a very good family. Not doing bad.
We need to stop telling false stories.
Let me tell you. This is what happens. So what happened? You know what happened? The guy made it.
And
then he wanted to show power, because some people think having money is you become arrogant, you show off, you can talk hard to people, and cause people to run, cause people to fear. You can have money and remain you.
Yeah.
And so these mannerisms of poverty, like people, those that dress
Mannerisms of poverty.
extremely colors that you say, what was in your head to really put on
Yeah.
such a like red
Okay, but
suit as a man, red tie, actually red is okay. Gray, no, not gray, purple.
what was wrong with purple?
That's what I'm saying. Purple shoe, so that is noticeable. So
That kind of stuff is going to
it will come in, it will crop in, unless you are a good student and you adjust.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I talk of exposure. Exposure is very, very important.
Yeah, but
And otherwise you are very limited to your level of background, which will affect you. You've been at the airport. Have you seen people putting on night dresses at the airport going to? Huh? None of them.
I'm one of them.
No.
You put on like pajamas and you go because you want to fly comfortable.
No, I'm not talking of one flying. One is really dressed going to receive somebody. Is going to the airport.
Oh, I thought you meant like, that never mind, it's not me. It's not me, but...
And you say, why? This one cannot tell.
Did you say a night dress?
Oh, yes.
Maybe in that generation
Okay.
before. But maybe let me ask another one.
Yeah.
How do you think the dynamic in a relationship is affected when the woman is the main provider?
Naturally, God gave the mantle of leadership of the family to the man.
Mm-hmm.
The lady is a helper. But the man must have something that the lady is coming to help him with.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain men that have nothing, so it's like the guy has no vision, has no direction, has no idea. He's there, but he's man enough to have a wife and they have kids and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lady says, I think we need better. Now, most ladies are not, the leadership of women, in most cases, most of their leadership is emotional. Most, I've said most.
Some.
Yes, I've said, yeah.
No, don't say most, say some.
No, I'm a pastor. I do counseling.
With a certain demographic, not
I
all.
am,
Most.
do you know, most of the ladies that had more money than men did not excuse or even understand that the men are earning less, because even naturally, definitely, the needs of a lady is supposed to be provided for by a man in the natural setting. So there is that natural feeling that my man must, even if. So, but I've seen a lot of trouble, and the ladies will tell, we remind you, this is my car. In America, I met one lady who was from Nigeria and helped her husband to go to America. So the lady had gone and was taking care of the kids that were already in the US. And the guy did not have the papers to allow him to work, because in America you must qualify. Even if you are there, no job unless you have the right papers, which is very, very hard. Like Uganda, you come from Rwanda, you come from Congo, you can just work today. So then you would go to work and then come back and say, I really did. Do you remember how I helped you to come from that country, Nigeria? And what she's saying is true. But men have that, they call it
egotistical.
Yes, which is in nature, which is natural. You will realize it when that time comes. Yes. And
don't you think that that's something that they should be working on?
oh,
Men.
it's natural.
To be prideful and egotistical is natural?
Should men also start working on their crying like women?
But not all women cry.
Should men start crying also?
Why don't they cry?
Now I'm trying to show you that the difference in nature.
No, because
there are certain things that
men are not allowed.
Feminine.
So
Yes.
So you're going to say that men are not allowed to cry?
Do we cry like you say, Shana, this, my dad?
Daddy, me that I cry? Me? I think you're talking about another Shana, not me. You're talking about another Shana, not me.
Face the camera.
He's talking about another Shana, not me. My tears
Now,
not me, like
let me go ahead. This guy bought him a car. Oh, you see how much this guy bought for you. I favor this for you. My house that I for you. This house I pay.
But she's showing that she's loving
so
him.
This came every day, until the guy could not take it. Oh, you look good in this suit I bought for you. Oh, look at you. Nigeria had killed you. Look at you.
Mm.
So this guy, we had a counseling session. And I was a visiting pastor. And the guy brought his case. He says, I'm really sick and tired. The Baganda call it okulangira. And nangira is... there was even in Toro we had this when we used to tell those stories, bedtime stories or whatever, folk stories, where one guy provided, I think, for somebody. Anytime we would say, didn't I give you? Yes, you gave me, my Lord. Didn't I give you? Ntakuhe okampa mukama wange. Didn't I give you? Yes, you gave me, my Lord. 2 years later, didn't I give you? Yes, you gave me, my Lord. And Jesus says, hey, yes, you gave me. But
no, but okay,
where am I now here?
No, but you have to first. Okay, let's first take that story.
No, let me
take
finish answering the question, so that I'm not diverted before driving the point home. Now, cutting the long story short, the lady says, what I'm doing, it's a favor. He should appreciate me. I'm the only lady. Which is true, but you don't need to. You see, you feel emotionally you're satisfied because you are above, and you're using that to whip me to submission and to obedience and to accepting my new position that you are.
Let me give you a new perspective on this.
Let me finish this story. Finally, it was one Sunday. This guy, you were in Connecticut.
At the same time?
No.
Oh, okay.
So he got a friend in Connecticut. So that Sunday, he wrote a document saying, thank you so much for bringing me from Nigeria. Thank you for the suits. Thank you for the car. Thank you for this house of yours where I have been sleeping, your house, and all the help you have been giving me. But today, because also of my own honor and respect, and being able to have a clear mind to dream and do things without somebody taking me back and reminding me and whipping me, I've left the key of your car, the suits are right there and everything. So I have put on my clothes that I came with from Nigeria, and I'm out of here. And he left. And here comes the lady, ungrateful.
Because he is.
Now you see how you think? You see how you so this alone, now let me tell you.
Let me first try and maybe change your perspective. Okay, because see, the way you're seeing it and the way you're saying, yes, you're imagining her saying, I bought this for you, and for you. But imagine that as a woman, you also want to be like, yeah, I bought for you, looking nice. Like that when I buy you stuff, I'll be like, oh, Dad, see the shirt I bought. It looks so good.
How is it that I don't tell on you?
That what?
Oh, look at the earrings I bought for you, Shana. Look at the shirt.
Yes, you can say.
Why don't we?
No, because you look good. Like for us, because also naturally, as you said, okay, we're going to use that word naturally. Naturally, it's something that we don't usually do. that we're the ones supposed to buy these and these things. So when we do, we're also proud of ourselves.
You
like,
have answered your own question or the
we
question
look
of whoever asked.
good.
Whoever said, what happens when the woman has money? This is exactly what happens.
But no.
Now, let me tell you a story of our own family.
Okay.
Before you were born, we were in Munyonyo with my wife. She had a laptop. She loves music, worship music, you know that. She really loves music, worship music. So we were going through a financial challenge. And she would play that music every night. I wanted quiet, but then I had to learn and accept that music at night with some lights on. I love darkness, total darkness. So I gave in and I accepted the light, I accepted the music at night. So one day, there's no music. I enjoyed it. I said, wow, so there's no other sound, so I slept. And in the morning, your mom puts money on the table. I said, where is this from? We've been looking for money. She said, no. I sold the laptop. And in those days, having a laptop, who had a laptop? She had one. I sold it, and I brought you this money. You are the head of the house, so let us solve the problem. You see? That's why I love your mom. And I can trust her 100% with any money or anything, without question. So, and she never, ever brought it as a topic. Do you remember when you're doing math? I sold my own laptop. In those days, laptops were this. Can you buy? I sold a laptop. She never. She knew the right order of the family.
But see,
and that's a true story.
The difference in this is that, see, you had a vision and you had a plan.
No, we had a problem.
No, you had
it was not for investment.
I know it wasn't for investment, but still,
I had a
you
problem
can invest,
which was troubling me.
But they could invest in you because they knew at least there's some sort of future
there was
potential.
nothing much then.
Can you just accept that you are a visionary? She saw something in you that something is going to come out from this investment.
No, she was not investing in me.
But it's an investment.
She was supporting me.
It's the same difference. But let me ask another one.
She was supporting me.
Same difference.
So when women have money, the ego, but you see, money is not only, does not only puff up women, even men. Money is power. Once you have it, have you heard people say, I can beat you and pay you? So they think they're above. Money is not for beating people. But you see, some people feel,
just to ask another
right now, Shana, if I put 500,000 in your pocket, the smile will change.
No, of course I'd be happy. Like,
the talking will change. The confidence will change. So how do you control that when you get it? So that is where the problem is. And especially on women being more emotional than men.
Don't say it like that. I don't like that. I don't like the way you're saying that.
You may be...
I don't like the way you're saying that. Maybe you should rephrase that statement.
Give me the words.
No, like, let's
we are doing
just
it
say,
together.
Like...
You're more of an English person than more than...
You know, men are just more stoic than women. And
more what?
Like, they're more stoic. They're
most weak where?
Like, not weak. Like, you're stoic. Like, S-T-O-I-C.
Oh.
And, like,
and who would understand that word that you said?
People
do you
that
guys
speak English.
No,
if Toby Money then can
No, communication is for understanding.
Letty, I'm trying to find a word that is going to, like,
understandable.
Okay, understandable. Okay, like, men are just...
Lower it down.
Like...
You see,
like men are like they are like you.
Like
You don't want you don't want to feel. You want to feel like, as a man, it's prideful. I'm not supposed to feel anything. You just do. Give me a plan, I do, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But just because sometimes you want to take a different approach, it doesn't. I'm not even gonna have this conversation.
Did anyone understand what she said?
I'm not gonna have this conversation there.
Are you like me?
Like that. I don't like that word emotional because the connotation there is not good. But let me ask another one. This comes from Faith again.
Oh, let me say something. the soul or the mind is divided into three parts. We have the will, we have the intellect, and emotions. Now, even in will, there are people that have a very strong will that makes them stubborn. And then we have people that have a very weak will, which makes them usable, pushable, people that don't decide. Intellect, we have people that are smart, then we have people that are dull. Emotions, we have those that ooh, and then we have those that are balanced. So when I talk of emotions, I'm bringing that on the side of which part we have emotions too, but it's different.
Well, this is a conversation we'll have another.
You guys research what I have said.
But let me just
I've
ask,
given you a tip.
does rejecting a broke man make someone seem like a gold digger?
Many, you see, yes, no, yes or no. I will not blame somebody that rejects or accepts. It all depends on what you're seeing in that person and how far you can see, because most people see only today, by the way. We have very few people that are futuristic in thinking and planning. I will tell you, do you think when I was young, before I even knew that your mom was there in this world, did I try to date anybody? Could it have been a possibility? The answer is yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say no.
Could there be some people that said, look at this guy, no future, no house, no money, nowhere? Yes. Did things change? Yes. So there are some people whose conditions will change. This is why I talked of potential. If you reject somebody because of a current, and you have not really talked, the moment you really, even some of the people we hate them because we have never had a one-on-one. The more you talk to these people, say, I thought, I didn't think he was this, or soft, or so. There are people that are very short-sighted. There was one person that came and told me he wanted to date somebody, a lady, and the lady said, do you have a TV? No. Do you have this? No. Do you? So are you getting married to a TV set or sofa set? Or and people can begin from nothing, really. People can begin from nothing. But also, if a girl has been suffering forever and is entering
more suffering, you get one.
Yeah, so more suffering. So some people would say, I thought there would be some slight relief. Yes, we are building somewhere, not from nowhere. Because naturally, it is men that are supposed to pioneer. I'll put this out. Men must pioneer. This is why, when I'm doing the hard part, I will carry the heaviest weight, and sometimes I will not involve my wife because she's not meant for that hard, back-breaking, sweat.
Yeah. So, to put it simply, do you think that to reject a broke man will make someone seem like a gold digger?
Yes and no.
Okay, and then a follow-up. Is refusing to date broke men a preference, or is that classism?
That can be financial discrimination. It can be.
Can say that.
But yeah, no, what I'm trying to say is, don't reject somebody you have not talked to see if this person has an idea of where he's taking you.
Okay, and if the idea is there and then the potential, then we can try. But if they don't have,
And
then you leave.
because they are also, it's not, you don't go just because, you don't just leave because it's not going to, people have gone.
Stability is something that Okay, we were having this conversation yesterday as I was preparing for this show in the office, and I think I made a very, very clear point because I was discussing this with Benon, and Benon said that men fall in love, women grow in love, and I said, that's a valid point, but a thing that will allow someone to grow is stability. Yes, there are some leaves and trees and flowers that will grow in cement, but they're not meant for that. So you see, for a flower or a plant to grow well, it's supposed to be in fertile soil. It has proper access to sunlight, it's watered, and stability is something that we're looking for. It's not that we're looking for like the richest man on the planet. Okay, maybe that's someone's preference, but you also want someone that's stable. Can we make rent?
Let me tell you this.
Will there be
Shana,
food on the table?
At the moment, the unemployment rate in Uganda, people that are gainfully employed are about maybe 20%, realistically speaking. And people are trying to see how they can break through or enter into that economy. I was talking to one of the students that comes to Campus Connect. I've not seen this person for 3-4 weeks. Sings in our worship team. Said, I got a small job in our holiday. We work from Sunday to Sunday.
No days off.
No days off. I said, how much do you get? 500,000. And what time do you go to start working? I must be in office by 8. So I leave home by 7, so by 8 I'm there. What time do you leave? We close at 5. No day off, not even one. No hours. Yeah? You see, like our camera people here, they know I have this show, and they still have some breathing, whatever. So if you're going to marry this young guy, he's not lazy, really, but the economy is in, limits him to 500,000 a month, from which he is going to rent a little place to stay, eat some food that can keep him alive and breathing, and you may want a car. There's no way he's going to buy a car.
No, but if you look at
that
example,
is he a good person? Yes,
no,
he
but
is.
if we look at that example,
Yes.
That's not a person that's broke. You know why? You know what we're talking about? We're talking about like, I don't know what is that word, but this is a man who is working. He's in university, as you said, and he's earning 500,000. You see that he has a will to work. He has found himself a nice job, at least for the age that he's in. If he's going to rent himself a little place, he's also saving up. You can see that there's a potential.
Now.
No, okay, maybe you can't save, but what you're seeing is that this is someone that someone wouldn't mind dating because you can see that there's potential there. This isn't someone that's like woefully broke.
You used the word stable. So would there be stability here?
We can make the stability together because remember, it takes two in a relationship.
And those of you watching me, most of the university graduates, people offer from 300,000 a month.
Yeah.
And this person is willing to feels like he's mature enough to start a home. But economically speaking, things are not where they should be. And you don't even see how one is going to move from there. So our economy, it depends on which economic bracket. And but you can build it together, as you said. So you should not reject somebody before you talk to him or her, and then And when I'm wedding people here, this is what I tell people. I said, don't talk about, oh, long nose, oh, beautiful eyes, oh, good legs, like we talked about last week. The question is, you are coming into my life.
What are you bringing into
What are you bringing? Yes, what are we going to do together?
Exactly.
We are going to bring children. What is going to happen to these kids?
Do we have money to raise these children?
Yes, or do we have a plan on how we can put things together here and there, and we figure out how to move? You must have a vision, a direction for a family. A family without a vision are people that are just there. On the weekend they're having fun, and by the time they will wake up, every opportunity that was is no more, and then the kids are growing and they want the demands, and then if they are employed, then they will transfer their lack of planning to the employer. Give me more because I produced more children. So is it really the employer
that's supposed to pay for that?
be punished for the growing of your family? So we have to look into all these things as we enter into real life.
So for those of you that send questions, I know a lot of you, some of your questions are going to remain unanswered, and this is going to be an episode that's going to continue until the next week. We do have a column of opinions before I give my own personal opinions. So I think I'll read them, and then you can see if you agree with them or if you have a few things to add. Okay, so this comes from Elsie, and this is her opinion on the topic. She says that three things: never date a man comfortable telling you he's broke, never marry a man only for money, and it's okay if you feel like someone can't afford the lifestyle that you're comfortable awarding yourself. Do you agree with this opinion?
Some.
What parts don't you agree with?
The first one was?
Never date a man comfortable telling you he's broke.
So you want a lie, and this is why men deceive girls. I am very rich, they will even borrow a car.
No, that's not what he's saying. Yeah. What she's saying is
he's okay being broke.
If he's okay being broke, move from there because he has no plans to go further.
No. You cannot change a situation unless you agree that it is real. If I'm broke, I will not say I am not. I am broke, but I am working on it.
Okay.
Without a plan, then run away.
But for the most part, you agree with this statement?
The second one was?
Never marry a man only for money.
Exactly.
And
I agree.
It's okay if you feel like someone can't afford the lifestyle that you're comfortable awarding yourself.
If you can't give it yourself, why do you want it from me? I agree with you.
Okay. Yes. And then this comes in from Princess, and she says that dating a broke man with no ambition that's a Christian is worse than dating a non-believer that's rich and has ambition. Do you agree with that?
The Bible says a man that cannot provide for his home is worse than a non-believer. I agree with you, because a man must
be able to,
or must do whatever it takes to show that he's
Okay, and then this comes in from Zara, and she said that love is a feeling, so I believe it doesn't matter regardless.
It begins as a feeling, and then it becomes a reality. You have feelings, but after feelings,
what comes next? Exactly.
It becomes a lifestyle. It becomes expectations. I'm expecting this, and this. That's why people say the expectations are beyond and realistic and all this. So it's not just a feeling. It begins as a feeling, but it grows.
So you don't agree? So
no.
Zara, I think you should start thinking about having these conversations with your man if you have one.
Yeah.
And Joshua says that I think it's difficult for a rich lady to submit to a man who earns little.
It depends. If the lady is older and has found a younger one, or she will put every money on the table and she will submit 100%. But if they are in the same age bracket, some women will not submit.
And if the man is older than you but you're earning more than him?
Still, submission. Money gives power. You feel it. Today, if I check my account right now on the phone and I see some money that I never expected, my smile changes and my confidence changes and the tone changes.
Yeah.
So in everything, make sure you have a plan of making some cash.
Okay, now this one is a long one, and this comes in from Megan, and she says, I'm not saying to date below your class, but it's inherently classist and sexist to say I refuse to be with a broke man. Saying my man can't be broke perpetuates patriarchal standards, that the man is the provider. She says that it's classist because it's classist, and that you shouldn't choose to refuse to date someone just because of the fact that they don't have money, and that expectation that a man should be a provider is classist and sexist. Do you agree?
It's biblical, really. I've seen rich women. I can give an example of the late Princess Diana when she separated with now King Charles. She dated the richest guy in England. She was not poor, but she did not go for a lower. So this is why we need to revisit. We need to revisit the issue of family. Originally, people didn't marry for just love. They also married into a family, which brought more stability because of values that are already tested, family A, family B. If it is financial status, there is no way I would give my daughter to my Shamba boy. Because you see, yes, he's a human being, but the class is different.
Yeah.
So this ladies thing takes us more. We may not reject, but we must also be careful in looking where one goes and where one picks from.
And the last one for the day comes from Shalom, and this is a scenario that she gave us. And she says, she's asking you, so you're raising a daughter, and she brings home 2 men she wants to marry. One is kind, faithful, respectful, and broke with no clear financial progress. The other is equally kind, faithful, respectful, but financially established and ready to provide. As a parent, who would you encourage her to choose?
I don't choose for my daughters.
No, they said who do you encourage? Like not to choose, but who would you encourage her to pick?
You know the policy in my home. I will talk to the young man alone. I do that. One may not have the money, but as I said, has a plan. So as we talk, you can weigh, you can connect. It's what they call heart to heart. You feel that there is that connection. You see a future, not one trying to impress me and all this. So there are genuine questions that one asks, and the way one responds guides. So either way, at least somebody is kind and all this, but people don't eat kindness, they eat food.
So you'd encourage her to choose man 1, man 2?
The one that is able to provide as well, because you see, all of them are in the same category, except one has, and it is my daughter that chose. So I would recommend, but I would also listen and advise.
So, Shalom sent a follow-up question. So, since you'd encourage her to choose the man that has more money, why should a woman ignore money when choosing for herself?
Why should a woman
ignore money as an aspect in dating when choosing for herself?
I always encourage people, even at church, when you are dating, the question is, who are you? What tribe? Because those things are important. What is your faith? Those things are important because we will disagree on faith matters. Will I agree on culture? We can disagree on. The question is, do you have a job? How much do you earn? It's important. How do you spend your money? So this gives you an idea of how serious this person is with life. Don't just show me the body, the dressing style. One may not be as dressy. The way these days people try to prove, I show you what type of phone you're holding, all those things are, nothing really much. Because I was listening to one billionaire today who said there was a time he would take a bus. He did not even have a car. And he was saving to invest. And now he has bought 4 jets. every year he gives $10 million to young people who have an idea of what they want to do, but he said he didn't begin that way. So this is what I'm saying, as we talk, you get to see, and ask these serious questions.
Yeah.
Don't just praise the eyes and the nose and the lips.
So please consider money. So I think that's all we have for today. I will be having another poll posted up on my Instagram at Shana Mwesige for a follow-up. I know maybe some of you missed the poll and you also have specific questions. I know very many people, a very recurring question is, should a woman expect from a man if she is not on that level yet? Yes or no?
A woman will naturally expect. So once you go there, know that those expectations are for real and...
Irregardless of her financial situation?
Yes.
Okay. So I hope you guys have maybe seen and enjoyed this one. I know a lot of you guys were expecting, I don't know, maybe my dad to be very heated like he was on the day we talked about situationships. So this is very important. As young ladies, make sure, look at that pocket before you start admiring six-packs. And what did you call that thing when you have a beer? Channel O, whatever that is. I really hope I'm using that correctly. But this is stuff that you should think about. We're not saying go and be gold digging, but when you're looking at the heart and looking at the person, look at that as well. Because as Dad said, kindness and love and all those feelings don't put food on that table. So think about that. And personally, I think that as a woman, you should also have your own money. That's just what I believe in. I believe that.
And would you allow me to eat your money?
Like, occasionally. If I have a lot.
Would you allow me to eat your money?
If I have a lot. But if you have, why should you eat mine?
Would you allow me to eat your money?
Like, sure, small.
You see the difference there?
No, but you make
see,
more than me.
If I ate your money, that is where they start saying, you see,
No,
my money.
But the thing is,
would you allow me to
but you make more than me, so why should you eat on mine when you have
maybe
more?
I am making the same amount.
For making the same amount, I
yes.
think then that means we have better things to deal with, like maybe getting better jobs, investing. If we're making the same, we don't have money to be eating. I think that's just my thing. Because I know what I
if I'm making less and I need to eat slightly more from you,
I think then we need to start saving a bit more. We need to
save
go
from where?
Because
Because there is...
No, we have to go back and look at how... You know how I am with money. I like to make sure all my money goes in places that I understand. So you have to look back on our spending and see...
So you don't understand me. You understand what?
No, but also you have a plan.
Which is... Mine is not yet there.
No, but...
not...
Personally...
Because economically...
No, the thing is, if I'm to be very honest, if I'm to find someone, you have to make at least more than... Because I know what I earn, and that's not enough to support two people. So you also have to earn like enough to... That's just me. Personally, I was not built to suffer. And if you know as a woman you're not built to suffer, don't go where suffering is going to be, because you're going to complain and then you're going to make life hard for that man. That's just my opinion.
You have a lot of prayer to pray.
No, that's just my opinion.
Yes,
because I don't want to come and make life hard for this man.
It's an opinion that is not tested.
Not yet.
It's going to be tested, and it will make you revise
guys,
on...
give me like 2 years. I'll come back with personal opinion. In like 2 years, 2, 3.
And say, how could I say that in those years? Oh, you kids, I'm also advising you.
No, but I will say though, I think the question always goes, faith, like, you know, faith and future. Like, do you believe in what I believe in, and what's your plan for the future? But also, as the person that said the question about, you know, financial, like, levels and stuff, you know, dating in the same circles will always make your life easy for you. I feel like if you get someone that's way more richer than you, you're going to struggle, and someone that's way less, making less, you're also going to clash. That's my belief. I don't know if you guys agree with my beliefs. I don't know if my dad agrees with my beliefs. I'm not saying this in the gold digging sense. I just mean it in the sense that, as Elsie said, I have a lifestyle I'm comfortable awarding myself, and I don't want to start limiting what I award myself because I'm dating a man who wants to start sponging off of me or something like that. That's me.
I will lay my hands on you and pray for you.
Come on. As how? But it's true. If I know I can spend money on myself...
And let me tell you, all these quotations we make, each person's biography is different. Each home is different. Each one's story is different. So there is no home that is a clone of another.
Yeah.
You say, it worked there, it will work here. Now we are very different, and this is why I said I'll be praying for you. And as your mom always says, everybody, you are a young girl, pray for your future husband.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Pray for your wife to come,
exactly.
because the wife will come and stir your brain to until you don't know whether you're still on planet Earth or you're in hell or you're in heaven.
God,
Yes, or heaven. No, I'm talking of. So some people, it can, you say, what did I put myself into?
Exactly, but if you know, by the way, if you're out there and you know that you fit my standards and you can afford me, DM me and we see. I won't start testing this theory. Me and my money, if you can.
Want somebody to do what?
Come on, like.
What did you say?
You know, better these days we can find these things easily. If you know that you can afford me, you can come and find me.
Afford? What do you mean by afford?
Yeah, like, if you know you believe in God,
What
and you're a nice, bright young man.
$10 million? And they show you the bank statement?
$10 million? Dad, how expensive do you think I am?
I don't know.
You're going to scare off people, please. If you know that you can, come find me. Come have this conversation with Dad so that you can also come and join our church and find women that are ready. Yeah, not with me. But I hope you guys have learned something new in this program. Those of you that sent your questions, thank you so much. Those that we didn't answer, we'll be continuing this next week because I know a lot of people have so many dating interested questions. This topic of love and money, you know, can money buy love? So many interesting things. And I think we'll be getting into that next week.
Good.
You want to introduce, tell people to follow you on your socials and stuff before we close?
You're my manager there.
No, don't be like my name's also Shana Mwesige. I have a TikTok and Instagram.
Yes, I'm on TikTok. What is my... How is my name on TikTok? What is it?
Shana Mwesige.
Hey, so I'm still there. I'm there as Solomon Mwesige.
Pastor Solomon Mwesige. If you want to
Pastor or PR.
PR or Solomon, you'll find it regardless of what you search. The account will find you, and you can find me at Shana Mwesige everywhere. Remember, guys, a poll is coming again on Instagram on Monday, so tomorrow. So let me know, you guys, your thoughts, your specific questions. Remember, guys, I'm not speaking for myself, please. I'm not looking for a partner. I was just joking. If you have your money, give it to someone that wants it.
Thank you for saying that.
If you guys want to give someone money, fine, give it to someone else. Don't waste it on me. This was just me and my dad. I hope you guys know I was just representing people's questions. He was just giving the people the answers. Don't assume that. Please don't assume, guys. But this has been an amazing episode. Till next time, guys. We'll see you.